everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. I just changed out the fuel filter on the 500i here. Just getting it topped up here with fuel and some bar oil. And we're going to get some firewood today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video of me getting some firewood with the 500i. be back to our regular scheduled programming after I have lunch here. Wife's leftover shawarma, not too bad. Alright guys, so you seen me buck up that last tree I had laying down here on the ground with the 500, and I got that all loaded up in the back of the truck. I didn't show you guys though, I did cut a couple of stumps that I had up higher, low to the ground, made some firewood out of it, and just make it easier for me or the next guy, whoever is in here cutting firewood. But I'm going to top up the 500i here now, and we're going to drop this spruce tree behind me. It's probably close to 20 inches, if not a little more, in the butt, and it's tall enough. I think it's going to reach out towards my truck, and the plan is I'm going to limb out the tree after it's dropped, and I'm probably going to take about the top half of the tree for firewood, and I'm going to save the bigger section or the butt end of the log here for next time I'm out. Hopefully when my grandfather comes up for a visit here, I'll be able to try out my small log mill with my 3120 with him, so make for a fun day out in the woods with my grandfather. So yeah. Sometimes what I like to do when I'm cutting bigger trees is scribe a line around the tree, just so the fact that my cuts line up, because you're playing with fire. If your cuts don't line up, it can go sideways on you real quick when you're dropping big trees. So I just take the extra time, scribe a line, because once you take the material away, you can't put it back.
Never done too bad on that tree. It almost reached the truck there, which is super nice. I'll show you. Got lucky. There it is there. So not a far distance from the truck. And probably what I'm going to end up doing here, like I said, is just cut a little bit more than half the tree. Leave the big stuff there for hopefully the milling project there with my grandfather, if everything works out well. But what I'm probably just gonna do, I got the sleds put away. It's just easier for me to try and buck this in one big log length and winch it out with the truck, and then just buck it out on the flat ground there next to the truck and load up the truck. So that's what we're gonna do. It's doing it, surprisingly. I'm just going to move that hook back a little bit further so it has more wood to grab onto. It's a little sketchy right now. I'm actually blown away that it's pulling that log. That's a big log. I'll show you guys like a good comparison beside my truck once I get it out here. If you guys seen that, I just hit a rock. I'll grab my 462 and finish this off. I smoked that chain then by accident. just my luck that I hit another rock or dirt there with the 462 here. It was going down through the last bit of the cut, and I was on a knot, I could tell, and I was just feathering it. And as soon as I came down, it was that last little bit, and I kissed the rock and wasn't cutting after that. So I thought I had a 28-inch spare chain with me, and I was just going to swap it out just to save me some time, but I got the 32-inch spare chain and not the 28 here with me. So, oh well. I'm just going to follow this 462 quick and then finish bucking this and loading this out. Out of the old Fuelagio. Well, folks, it was a beautiful day out here in the woods. Got some nice firewood out of it. I had the 462 out here, cutting some stumps down low to the ground and got firewood out of it. And I had the 500i out here, of course. Both saws were running top notch today, except for when I hit dirt and rocks at the end here. But when you start to get tired at the end of the day, you start making silly mistakes. I should have grabbed that PV hook, but I never. So live and learn. Got some chains to sharpen up here now. In the next video here, hopefully, I'm gonna have my grandfather out here and we're gonna mill that log section that I got left in here with my small log mill and my 3120. So keep your eyes on the lookout for that. I'm gonna put the cargo net on the firewood here, strap it down, jump in the truck, crank the old country tunes, and head down the highway. So hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.